I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story. Dr. Katie Singer now lives in Glendale, California, but she's never forgotten her Newark roots. She holds a doctorate in American Studies from Rutgers University, Newark, and an MFA in Creative Writing from FDU. She's currently teaching African American Studies at UCLA. She's also the author of a new book, Alien Soil: Oral Histories of Great Migration Newark. In the late 1990s, an ambitious oral history project was conducted with more than 100 interviews by what was to be the Kruger-Scott Cultural Center. Those stories have laid dormant until now. Dr. Katie Singer has compiled and written about them to offer insight to the city's powerful Black historical narrative and beyond, whether it be politics, churches, labor, music and art, and the migration to Newark itself.
You know, as a white person in Black studies, I think it's my call to kind of foreground the stories of people who actually lived the history. The Kruger-Scott Cultural Center didn't actually exist yet. It was an idea, and the Oral History Project is pretty much what came out of the thing that never happened. 2011, I start graduate work at an older age than many at Rutgers Newark. And in my first American Studies course, now Dr. Samantha Boardman came in, who was a grad student at the time, and said she found this shoebox of cassette tapes at the library, at Newark Public Library, and needed some help digitizing them because she was concerned they would be destroyed. And so was looking for volunteers. I said, sure, why not? Well, I learned how to digitize. We used a platform called Interclipper. And so you're spending all these hours because you listen to them multiple times. You're taking notes, annotating. And the stories were so important. I was learning about Newark from people who lived here. I was learning about the Great Migration. And I was heartbroken because so many of the interviewers who were peers, right? So this wasn't a quote unquote professional interview where these were people, they went to church together. They all were Newarkers. Would say, this is fabulous. Thank you for your interview. It will be soon in the Black Cultural Museum at the Kruger-Scott. And of course, that never came to fruition. So listening to that, I did feel compelled to do something about it.
Singer was mentored by the legendary Rutgers Newark professor and historian, Dr. Clement A. Price.
He was the most generous, intelligent, funny, kind, charming, and cheerleader of Newark and Black history. He was integral to the National Museum of African American History and Culture in D.C. He used to show me the blueprints as the museum was being built.
You can see my entire interview with author Dr. Katie Singer on the WBGO Facebook page. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.